So I want to talk to you, and I want my cell phone to tell me what to say. This is it. This is the moment of decision. And doesn't it feel good to be in this place at this time where the whole thing is getting decided?
Yeah.
This is the first time that I've spent this much time in wider Pennsylvania, shall we call it. I've spent a bunch of time in Philadelphia, but what an extraordinary state this is. And what a beautiful, what a mirror of the whole country it is. So, you know, it's coming down to one state, but it's a state that really speaks for the whole country. So win this and win it all. So, this is the moment of decision. Two visions of the future, two people to lead us there that couldn't be more different and if they tried. Nobody who makes the mistake of voting for the other guy will ever be able to say, gee, I didn't realize who he was. We're the lucky ones. We have someone to vote for. Who understands the job and has the character and intelligence and balance and energy and drive to do it. And the heart and the soul you have to have. With a team behind them that's competent to do it, and that includes Governor Shapiro and people like him. But it includes each and every one of us. And one of the most wonderful things about doing this business of canvassing and going around is meeting other human beings. This is what it comes down to. It's my vote and your vote, and one of us persuades the other, and then we vote. And it's all just one at a time, one person at a time. And when you're out canvassing and people are saying, what good will it do, and you know, why should I go vote and all that stuff, all they need to know is that the difference between victory and defeat in the last presidential election was, I heard 9, but then last night I heard 5 votes per polling place in Philadelphia, in Pennsylvania. So if anybody says there's no point in my voting or my vote doesn't count, that's the answer. This time, if you're a Pennsylvanian, your vote is worth about 100 times what my vote in Connecticut was. So now let's see if I can get the rest of this talk up. Maybe it's not going to come this time. Oh, come on. Oh, here you are. Thank God. This is one of those days that we're all going to remember. Yes. When Kamala wins, we're going to be asking each other and telling each other, where were you on election day in 2024? It's going to be one of those days that we remember for the rest of our lives, and we'll be able to say, we were right there where it all happened. We were in Pennsylvania. Yes. We were doing everything we could to make this turn out right. Remember all the electricity in the air? Wasn't that great? Wasn't that something? Yeah. We'll all be saying, wasn't it great? But before we do that, to get to that, all we have to do is to get everybody who supports Kamala to vote. Yeah. And is this on your agenda?
Yes.
So, that's what's different about this election. There are millions of things that are different about this election, unfortunately. This is a great one. This time, every American, no matter where they are, who votes for Kamala will be telling the truth when they say the same thing. We were right there where it all happened because we were in a voting booth. Yes. And we voted for Kamala. Yes. And for a future to make us safer and freer and deliver on the promise of America, which is the promise of a fair and equal chance in life for every single one of us. Because the room where it all happens this time is the voting booth. This time it's personal. Our personal vote, whether we vote, how we vote, really will decide everything. So be sure to be there. It's all so close this time. Every vote counts. Everyone knows it. There's no way to avoid it. We're going to make history this time, like it or not. So make sure to be there. We're all in it. And when we vote,
We will